Well, good morning everybody and welcome to my little YouTube channel on my corner of the YouTube universe. Today you join me in the lovely little city of Portsmouth, and I'm about to hopefully board the White Link ferry. As you can see, it's just coming into port now. I've never been on the ferry before on a motorcycle, so it's a bit of a first for me, and I'm going to head over to the Isle of Wight for basically 2 days worth of just riding around, a bit of sightseeing really. So I thought I'd bring you along just for the journey. Now I've got my booking reference. I'm checking since I can start booking at 9 o'clock in the morning. Now it is currently 8 minutes to, so I'm just going to go and chance my arm and see if I can get in a bit earlier. I just need to unlock my phone, and then hopefully we should be able to go in and check in. There are a few people who have already arrived, so hopefully I can join the queue and get on the ferry. So see you soon. Morning.
Hello, you alright?
All right.
What time are you booked for?
9. The 10 o'clock ferry. So booking by 9.
Lane 3.
Lane 3. Thank you. Well, that was very simple. So lane 3. There we go. Oh, I've got it all to myself. This is good. All the way to the front. So I'm hoping there's going to be some coffee on board. We just popped into the little customer service building, and they were shut. So no worries. About that, yeah. Side stand or just first gear? Perfect, thank you. Surprisingly, there's still quite a few people walking around looking for their cars, which I think is bizarre, really. Here we are, and welcome to the Isle of Wight. Well, it doesn't look to be too bad a day actually. It says on my clock here about 22 degrees, so that'll do nicely. So we've arrived, just landed in Fishbourne, just the other side of Portsmouth, and you see that's the White Link ferry, the Victoria of Wight from Portsmouth, which we went down, and I've just parked up for a quick photo opportunity, get that way with this truck, and hopefully beginning of a good journey. So this is Ryde Pier. Apparently it's opened in 1814, which makes it was it 2025, so it's what, 111 years old?
We could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty. With the woman now and take my hand.
So we're currently in Bembridge on Embankment Road. I've just come across this really decent garage, BMS Motor Services, Bembridge Motor Services. Nice range of Royal Enfield bikes as well as some seafaring vessels, but the staff in there is just absolutely exceptional. We only popped in there for like 5-10 minutes or so, and obviously I got chatting to one of the members of staff, and yeah, really nice and chatty. Gave us loads of information about the different bikes and how long they've been trading. If you're in the area and you need some assistance with your bike, then yeah, you can't beat this place for sure. having a quick look at the one of the oldest, well, it is the oldest theme park in the United Kingdom, called Blackgang Chine. Apparently it's opened like 182 years ago. Here we are. Now, for a theme park of this age and it's still be operating is just incredible. Now, from what I understand is it does actually have a variety of different themes, including a cowboy town, which I think you might be see over there. It's got a fairyland, and also yeah, some other bits and pieces as well. But incredible! That's just, I can't believe that it's just, and there's a water slide over there as well. I can't believe this is like 182 years old and it's still being used today. And what stunning views as well! Look at that. That's incredible. There you go. Blackgang Chine. Now we're going to head to Freshwater. Just going to follow the coastal route. Look at that view. Oh my word. That is stunning. I don't know if the camera does that justice, but look at that. Wow. What a view. Wow, look at this view. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. This is currently called Military Road. I think it's what everybody else talks about once they come to the Isle of Wight. It's such a lovely straight road, really quiet. Oh, paraglider. That looks cool. We'll see him jumping off. That's amazing. Yeah, so this is a Military Road. What a lovely road. It's really quiet. I think everybody's in the car parks eating ice cream. A few bikers about, but this is just absolutely stunning. I mean, look at it. This is absolute paradise for bikers. If you ever get the opportunity to come to the Isle of Wight, the Military Road is the place to go. It's just absolutely beautiful. Especially on a day like this. I mean, look at this. Come on, Royal Enfield. 24 brake horsepower. So this is pretty cool. just come across this what they refer to as a floating bridge. So it covers the between East Cowes and West Cowes. And it's just literally like a little transport bridge for pedestrians and vehicles to save them driving around, which I think is about an 8-mile circuit to come around the other side. So it's fascinating. Precision. So I just had a quick look at the board. The cost of a car to go over on the ferries is £3. For bikers, it's only £1.70, and a foot passenger's £1. So that's all in all really good. So I'm just on my way to the campsite, having left Cowes, or East Cowes, and that's an amazing little ferry. So sat nav says I'm about 27 minutes away. I believe it's in the middle of the Isle of Wight somewhere, so I'll put in a postcode for the sat nav and see where I end up. So see you there. So here we are, finally made it to the campsite. Had a few issues initially. The postcode they gave was a bit off. So I ended up going into someone else's farm, and I got some funny looks of I believe it was probably the farmer. He was driving around his property looking a bit aimless. But yeah, found it now. It's only about half a mile up the road, so the postcode is a little bit off again. And yeah, it's a nice little campsite. It's a really quirky little campsite. It's got goats, it's got pigs, it's got hot water which you have to boil yourself and then basically put into the header tanks for the showers, which is quite quirky. And I can perhaps give you a show around that later on. But the best price is the cost. It's £7 for the night. I'm only here for the one night, and I'm going to head back to the mainland tomorrow. But for £7 for one night, that's a bargain. Obviously, it's a bit rough and ready, a bit old school camping, but there you go. There is also, which is quite novel, lots of different metal drums and containers around which you can use as fire pits. So they said you can pretty much help yourself. They've got endless supply of wood as well, so you can just help yourself to make a little fire pit. There are some restrictions in the field I'm in. I can't go across a boundary because it upsets the neighbours. So I'm just within the boundary. I'm going to set up my camp in a minute, and then from there I should be able to go and hopefully get some food or get a coffee on the go, get some food on the go. So see you then. So this is an interesting concept at the campsite we're in. What you need to do, you need to have a fire going so you can heat the hot water in these containers, and then once the hot water is actually heated you can empty out the main container and you take it over to the shower block, which is here. And on the roof there's two small header tanks, and you top up the hot water into the top of the header tanks. Then when you shower, you've got lukewarm water. So here's your shower unit. Very basic, very simple. All purpose made. So here's a selection of fire pits you can use. There's all shapes and sizes, and you literally just take them up to your tent, help yourself to as much firewood as you need, and you can have a lovely little campfire. Well, good morning. Welcome to day 2 of my mini adventure to the Isle of Wight. So I've just left the little campsite, really good little campsite. I'll leave a link to them down below in the description. And I've got some aerial footage as well from the drone. So I've just left. It is about 10 o'clock in the morning, so I've left a little bit later because I was taking my time, having a leisurely walk around, chatting to some of the other people who are at the campsite as well, which is really nice, and just chatting to the owners and doing a bit of drone footage for them. I did get up quite early this morning, but that was quite nice, and I was up before everybody else, so I got to have a wander around in relative peacefulness, not peacefulness. So I've got until about 2 o'clock before I catch the ferry today. So I'm just going to head over to the Needles, which is obviously a landmark for the Isle of Wight. I haven't been there since I was a child. I did go there yesterday to have a quick look around, but it was so busy with coaches and tourists, as you'd expect being the peak season, that I thought I'd give it a miss. I'm going to try and head down there now. I'm going to go back along the military road, which is obviously that beautiful road on the southern edge of the Isle of Wight, and head up to Needles and see if I can get to the landmark. So yeah, join me for a little trip. Yeah, see you then. Here we are, just parked down by the car park, down by the bottom where the coastal path starts. I managed to park it in an area where there's another motorbike, so I hope that's going to be free parking. I'm not going to get a ticket when I get back, because that would be unfortunate. But the head of the Needles, there's a observation area where they tested top secret rockets, which they named Blue Streak. Now this was a 1950s project to develop for the British to develop intercontinental ballistic missiles, and this is apparently one of the testing sites. But absolutely fascinating. Never knew that. Well, that's it, everyone. Thanks for watching. Sorry there wasn't much footage on my way back. I took quite a bit of time at the Needles, and by the time I realised that I had to get back to the ferry, I had to race across the island. Otherwise I was going to miss it. So I've literally just got here, about 10 minutes before I've got to get on board. And yeah, thanks for watching. So as always, if you like the vibe, make sure you like and subscribe. See you later.